Good day. Appreciation and gratitude. Let me share an instructive story with you. There was a mighty emperor known far and wide for his good deeds and able administration. He had a practice. One day in every year, he would hold forth, and any person who came to him with a legitimate request would get something, would get a grant. A beggar in the far corners of the kingdom heard about this and decided that he, too, wanted to receive some benefits. So he made his way to the capital, and it took him many weeks, but he hurried, so he reached the capital before the day on which the king bestowed boons. He found himself in front of a large temple and, unseen by the temple priests, managed to enter, and he went to sleep behind the idol. He spent the night there, and suddenly there was a commotion. This was the day the king bestowed boons, and the king himself had come to the temple to pray in private. Cowering with fear, the beggar remained behind the idol, careful to make no noise, in fact, barely breathing. And the beggar heard the king pray. The king prayed for more wealth, for victory over his enemies, for a larger army, and he had a long list of things that he wanted. When the king left, the beggar slipped out quietly and went back to his village. "There's no point in asking the king anything," he said. "The king too is a beggar, just like me." Our life is an endless story of wanting more. We are driven by our desires. We want more money, bigger house, better relationships with our spouses, maybe better spouses. This quest for more is something that has seized us and taken over our lives. And we are so intent upon acquiring more, upon bettering ourselves in some way, that we totally ignore what we already have. That is taken for granted. Flip this around. Do not expend your emotional energy on the 2, 3, or 4 things that you think are lacking in your life. Instead, recognize the many things that you have which are true blessings, but you have completely ignored. Here is an exercise for you. Every day, make a list of at least 3 things in your life for which you are truly grateful. Please keep in mind, this is not an intellectual exercise. This is something you have to experience. So you can't make a list and say, good health, check, roof overhead, check, food to eat, check. You have to actually feel the gratitude pour out of you in waves. Let it begin at the soles of your feet, well up through your body, and ooze out through your mouth, your eyes, and every orifice. Feel the gratitude. What is it that has happened today? What is it that is a genuine blessing? Acknowledge it. Be grateful for it. It is particularly helpful if you do it last thing at night. If you have a problem sleeping, the appreciation and gratitude will solve this problem for good.